It's a skull with milk. It's like a white bone thing. There's hair on my milk. Hey guys, my name is Carly and welcome to our channel, Carly and Emily. My other half, Emily, is not joining me this week, but you will get to see her beautiful face next week. And today I am just creating for you guys this Valentine's Day look. It is a glittery pinky purple Valentine's Day cut crease, and I am just trying to make things a little festive for you guys. If you are interested in seeing how this turns out and how to create it, just keep on watching. First, I'm going to take e.l.f.'s Tone Adjusting Face Primer in the color green, because I have a lot of redness in my face and this will color correct it. It's my first time using the product and I actually really love it, but I wasn't expecting it to be so green. Next, I'm going to take Revlon's Beyond Natural Smoothing Primer, and this will just go on my eyelids. Once that primer is completely dry, we're going to go in with Alma's Simply Sweet eyeshadow palette and use the peachy color in the middle and use that as a transition shade. This is going to be fluffed around all over our crease and very close to our brow bone. You're going to want to pack this on a couple of different times because we want this color to be very vibrant. That way later on we create a nice ombre effect. Next, we're going to go in with a light purple that has some nice pink undertones, and we're going to use a stiff brush for this that has a flat edge. This way we can get right into the crease. You might need to go in a couple of times to make sure that pigment is very strong, and then fluff it out with a nice fluffy brush. Next, we're going to go in with a lilac color that has some cool tones to it, and use the same brush that we used before, and put this into the crease while also blending it upwards, creating that ombre effect. And fluff it out again with a nice fluffy brush. Next, we're going to go in with a deep purple that has a nice vibrant tint to it, and using again the same flat stiff brush and putting that into the crease, but packing it on closer to the outer corner of your eye. And you want to make sure that stays only in the crease. And one more time, we're going to fluff that out with a fluffy brush that has no product on it. Next, to create a strong cut crease, we're going to use your favorite concealer and an angled brush so that we can get a nice line right into the crease. This way, if you got any product on your lid, it'll cover it up completely. You're definitely going to want to take your time with this because wherever you put the concealer, that is where the glitter is going to go. Next, you're going to take a glitter primer. I'm using e.l.f.'s glitter primer, and you're going to tap that on with either a brush or your fingers. I chose to use my fingers, so I know that I'm getting exactly where I want it. And this is just going to go right on your lid where you put your concealer. Next, I'm going to take a very pink glitter from Animas Ricci, which I recently just bought on Amazon through Windmax, and they are absolutely wonderful. This is my first time trying them, and I am using a very stiff flat brush so I can pack on the glitter exactly where I want it, and I promise you it is going to go everywhere, but we will fix that afterwards. Now you're just going to take your favorite big fluffy brush and start swiping underneath your eyes and all over your face wherever you see any glitter. This way you can just flick it right off. Next, I'm just going to go in with that lilac color that we used before, just to make the crease a little bit stronger. Now I'm just taking a fluffy brush with no product on it to wipe away any glitter that got above my crease, and also just wiping it away with my hands because it gets everywhere. Now I'm taking a damp beauty blender to put on my foundation, which I am using Maybelline's Fit Me foundation in the number 110 Porcelain. This is also a pretty good way to get rid of any of the glitter or cover any up of the glitter that went astray. Next, I'm taking NYX's HD Studio Photogenic Studio Concealer in the number 01. This is going to go underneath my eye, as well as on the bridge of my nose and on my forehead. You'll also want to take your beauty blender to blend this out as well. When I contour, I don't tend to use any cream products, so for this I'm going to take Urban Decay's Naked Flushed palette and take their bronzer color before I put on my foundation, and use a fluffy straight brush and put that into the hollows of my cheek. This will get blended out later on, so don't worry about it being a harsh line. For my foundation powder, I'm going to take L'Oreal's Infallible Pro Matte Powder and use a nice big fluffy brush to buff that into my skin, so that way I can set my foundation. Relating back to when I said that you don't need to worry about the line that we created in the hollows of our cheekbones being too harsh, we're going to blend that out right now using Bronze Booster's Light to Medium shade palette, and we're going to use all 4 shades inside of that palette and use a nice big angled brush to blend that out, and also put it on top of our foreheads to slim that out as well. Also, you're going to want to put that bronzer underneath your chin as well as underneath your jawline. I have another trick up under my sleeve to make sure that that line is not harsh. You're going to use a big, stiff, fluffy brush to make sure that that is nice and blended. And then we're going to use our Revolution Hot Spice Ultra Blush Palette, using the second blush color from the left-hand side on the bottom. And you're going to put that on the apples of your cheek. Next, I'm going to take my liquid highlight by Benefit called High Beam, and I'm going to put dots on the tops of my cheekbones, on the tip of my nose, and on the cupid's bow of my mouth. Then we're going to blend that out with our fingertips to make sure that it looks nice and smooth and not like you put dots all over your face. I absolutely hate to put liquid on my face without setting it with a powder, so I'm going to take Revolution's Vivid Baked Highlighter Powder in the color Peach Lights and take a nice fan brush to dust that onto my cheeks, my nose, and my cupid's bow. Next, I'm going to take Femme Couture's Get Lined Liquid Eyeliner in the color Black, and we're going to wing out our eyeliner without going all the way to the inner corner of our eye. Also, as a heads up, it may be a little difficult to get your liquid liner over the glitter right away, so don't worry, it'll take a little time. It's just going to take some more liner and a little bit more work, so don't get too frustrated on your first try. I always tend to get this liner on my eyelashes, and I have to wipe it off before I put on my mascara. Speaking of which, I'm going to use NYX Voluptuous Mascara in the color LL04. This is going to go thick on the top lashes and thin on the bottom lashes. So a couple of coats for the top and 1 or 2 for the bottom. Next, I'm going to take Essence's Kajal pencil in the color black and put that just on my waterline. Moving on to the lips, I'm going to take my liquid lipstick from Julep called Pillow Talk in this nice light pink color. I thought I was done, but I completely forgot to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. So I'm going to use Naked 2's palette in the color Booty Call. Alright guys, here we go. Here's the finished look.
Thank you so much, guys. I had so much fun creating this and trying out my new glitter that I have recently bought, and I really hope that you guys like this really sweet, very simple cut crease Valentine's Day look. I hope you all have a wonderful Valentine's Day, whatever you choose to do. I most likely will be sitting on my bed watching Netflix, eating ice cream. But whatever you choose to do, I really hope you have a wonderful time. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any looks that you're interested in, or if there's anything you want to see, don't forget to comment down below. And if you're not already, it would be wonderful if you could become a subscriber and join our little family. So thank you so much, guys, and I will see you next week. This keeps happening.